Shot. Good. Uh-oh, trouble. Sorry. That's good shot, Jaden. Do it again. Good, go. Good, that's not bad. And you're doing much better with the shots at the front, like you're actually doing something. Before, at the start, you weren't getting them back. Then you went from not getting them back to getting them back but having no control. Now you're getting them back, getting the racket behind them, and now you can see you have some control, right? So now, like in the mid-court and the back-court and the front-court, you can change speeds, right? So then when would you kind of choose to hit faster and softer? Let's say like you're way back here. So if he's way back here, where are you going to be? Probably like here somewhere, right? Like, because he's pretty far back, right? And then you're going to react based on his shot. So if it goes over your head like this, then you know to kind of go forward a little bit so you can kind of get there. If the girl starts barreling in and the shot's pretty good, you need to barrel in too, because then she's going to get the bird earlier, which means you need to get here because she can hit the bird tighter. So if you see something where, like, say he's at the back playing something that's like a slow shot, like a drop shot, and somehow the girl reads it, you can actually like see them coming in. As soon as you see them coming, and just copy them, get to here, and assume his shot's good. If it's a bad shot, probably don't go in. But if you can see it go in a little bit, take away the space because they're going to get earlier. You need to cover that space a little bit more, and now you can actually like kill it or like build on the next shot. Okay. So at the back here, you can hit slow, you can hit fast, you can do whatever. What if you were hitting the bird from like here? Yeah, probably fast, like just generically. Where are you going to smash though? So you have like, Jeff, can you go on that side again? You have the guy over there and the girl over here, and you're smashing from here. Smash right, straight, smash like here if you can, to make it really easy for you, and then you should be covering like here somewhere to try to build on the next shot. What if she blocks it back? Can you put it here, or do you put it there? What do you do with it? Yeah, it's not a bad shot to put it there, because then once again you have the guy coming in to get the bird, and if she starts to follow it, then where do you put it? You could even put it back there again if you want, because she's going to travel a long way. Or do this shot if you feel like you can put enough pressure on them. So like everything's like situational. So like say this happens, this like is a scenario, right? Jaden smashes, he's smashing at the girl. She defends it back, and then as soon as she hits it, she starts to run in. And say her bird's like here somewhere. Okay, which shot are you going to hit? Okay, so if you do that, she's coming in, so what's her partner doing? She's going to be going backwards at the exact same time. Like she's probably going to move a split second before, and then he's going to move a split second after. So if you do this shot, now you have the guy smashing straight at you from half court. Good scenario or bad? Okay, so bad scenario, right? That's probably the worst case scenario, because that's like a power position, right? Like right here is a very strong position on that, especially if you're playing someone right-handed. That's their forehand position, right? So what shot can you hit instead of doing, like, say, go like 2 shots back, instead of doing a block or like that kind of push here, what shot could you do? This shot would be good, because she's coming in to open up that space. He's going back to cover that open space, and so this space opens up as a result. Okay, and then if she does that shot, now what's happening? Now Jaden's in the power position, right? So you've flipped the whole rally on its head just by doing one shot there kind of thing. Even if she's following in, it doesn't really matter. You could also do, if she comes in really, really like hot, you know what I mean by that? Like comes in hot, like she comes in like really close to the net, yeah. You could do this kind of shot. That's not a terrible shot, even though the shot there like itself was not great. That shot is really good because then it stops him from doing like this kind of thing. Instead he's doing that kind of thing, right? But the danger of that one is if she's coming in here and then she's like this, you got to get past this. This is much easier to get through than it is to get through like that, right? So like some people will come in here and then they'll almost act like a jack in the box, where they'll be here, they won't cover it, and then they see you like doing this kind of thing. They can see like the angle, and so they'll just do this right away. And then as soon as you hit here, now they're killing it right back at you. And if she misses it, then what's happening? Like the guy's killing it, right? So sometimes playing this one here is a good, like that's a good secondary shot. So let's just do one kind of round of this. Jaden, do your like smash from here. We're pretending you're smashing at the girl, and then all you're going to do on that second shot is either dump it in the middle here, or play it cross, or play it like that mid-court shot. You can do this one, but only under one scenario. What is that? So the girl's coming in. We're assuming the girl's coming in right away, right? If the girl's there, you could do it too. That would be a second scenario. That's not a bad shot, because then you can chain it on to shots, right? You could even do that one if you wanted to, if the girl was standing there, because then she'd have to go backwards. But what would be another scenario if she was coming in? If you can get the bird here, and you can play this, like flatter attacking shot, and she's coming in, the guy's going back, because now he's like this. That's not as threatening. Now you're in the power position now, because he's getting the bird lower. You're actually up here. He's getting the bird down here, and then she's lost. Like she can't go anywhere. So now you basically are playing 2 against 1 against a dude at the back of the court like this, which is like a good kind of winning scenario, right? So all we're gonna do here is you're gonna smash. I'm gonna hit it back. You just play like this, kind of make a choice here. Sorry. Good, that'll do. Good. Nice. Now, if you find you're doing this shot or that kind of shot, and this is happening, that means they're cheating forward. That means somehow they're getting this bird past you, and you can only hit that shot. If you can kind of stay back a little bit, you'll find it easier to keep this bird in front of you. Good. Okay, now can you move over a little bit? Because you got to cover that one too. Right? Ready. Okay, so you got to be able to do something different with that one, because they might even follow that. Like they might do this, follow it here. Now you're playing that shot. Now I'm killing it, right? You got to be more, like a little bit more proactive on that shot. You don't have to hit any harder. Just there you go. Okay, now you could even go softer on that one, but at least you're doing something with it rather than just hitting it straight. Good, that'll do. Okay, I need more secs. 1 second. That'll do. Ready. Do it again. Good, that'll do. Drive it at me. You ready? You don't know where it's going, right? Just have your arm ready. Get your shoulder ready. Good. There you go. Keep it simple. You're not moving your arm around that much. Good. So you just kind of, you got it there. You don't have to do any of this. Good. I'll do. Ready here. Jaden, you hit my bird. It's good accuracy. Good. Okay, and then you might have to move up a little bit there. So that when she moves up to cover this one, what do you have to do? Yeah, move up a little bit, especially if I'm getting the bird higher. So like if I'm getting the bird down here, don't worry about moving up that much, because even if I did something into the middle of the court and it got past her somehow, like this, right, it's going to take so long to get there, right? You could always move back in. If I'm getting the bird here, though, you want to kind of keep the pace on it, like move it away from me kind of thing, right? Because then you can keep the open space. Yeah. Okay, and then you have to avoid her head. I don't know if you've ever hit someone in the back of the head, but that's pretty common. It just means there's no space to hit it into because she's blocking it. It doesn't mean you have to move or anything. It's just you have to kind of account for that. It's not something you can kind of practice that much. Okay, but you got to do something with it, right? Otherwise, you just get counterattacked on the next shot. That's why we're doing this. Good shot, Jaden. Keep it simple. Don't go down. Make the racket head. There you go. Like make the racket head go like the angle you want, right? Purposeful. But you still got to get behind it though. Like remember when you were doing the drill earlier and you're kind of like here? And if I was like lifting them there, if I'm hitting a net shot, like you have to get that space around the bird, but behind the bird. Good shot. Good. Stay low on that one. Good. Good, that was a good shot. You put it back here. Backhand. Backhand. Good, great shot. Ready here. Good shot. That was not the one to follow, but you get the idea. Okay, so you can see like, you guys might get in trouble even when you have the attack, just based on like the follow-up shot. right? Like this shot up here needs a lot of work.